Everything is already mentioned in the Quran, and whatever people follow.
But it's not according to language.
I gave you time.
Why is it not according
to language? I gave you time, right?
You're not answering my question.
Shall I finish? Shall I finish?
Answer my question.
Shall I finish?
Say the same
Your
thing
point,
again.
you're saying, for everyone, to know, that you were saying everything in the religion is made up because it initially didn't come from Quran. What is in Quran is in Quran, and then we can understand and we fully understand and get the religion totally and completely from Quran, and that's it. We don't need anything, we don't need anything like what people made up in terms of hadith or whatever.
Bullet points, please.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean, right? So Hajj came in Quran, but
The Hajj before
Meaning.
the Quran anyway.
I'm talking.
The question is the meaning. The question is the meaning.
Listen. You just came right now.
The question is the meaning.
No.
That is the question.
No, it is a physical. It is a physical
From Adam, not from now.
ritual.
Does it mean so? Okay, linguistically does it mean so?
Yes, absolutely.
Is that what it means linguistically?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, linguistically, then why is it in some verses the same word Hajj? The same word Hajj. Why is it translated as debate or argument? Why?
Hujjiyah.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's another
Tell me.
word.
Okay. So okay, what's the root word of Hujjiyah?
Listen, wait a second.
What's the root word?
Wait a second. In order for you to debate with me, Arabic.
You have to be an Arab.
No,
Yeah.
no, you don't have to. You don't have to. But you have to prove to me one thing. Because right now we're debating language, right?
Yes.
We're not debating Quran. We're debating language, right? So in order for you to debate with me language, you have to prove that you're linguistically a bit able to carry on a conversation with me in Arabic. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what I can prove.
Yeah.
Let
Can
me
you
tell
prove this?
Do you mind? Let me tell you what I can prove. What I can.
It's a point, isn't it?
No. Let me tell you what I can prove.
Because
You just spoke. Let me speak.
Another point.
Two-way conversation. You're just telling me to calm down and not him. No, but I'm عادي متيت, bro. والله عادي متيت. No, why did you just tell me to calm down and not him? Why? وهذا كدري
Bro, the reason why I'm telling you
No,
this.
you just made a point.
No.
Two-way conversation.
Okay, let me tell you one thing.
Two-way.
I'm not proving anything.
No, you
right
just
now.
made a point. We can't just
I'll
listen
say
to
one
you.
thing. No.
Two-way conversation. Let me make my point now. You
Every
made
time
your
you
point.
interrupt me.
I did not interrupt you. You made one point. You can't make 2 points. Yeah, moderate, please.
What's the discussion?
You can't moderate.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you what I can confirm to you.
Yeah.
What we trying to confirm?
What I can confirm to you, just keep up. I'm sure you will be able to. What I can confirm to you, that number one, the words used in the Quran.
Man, did you get my point?
I got your point.
Are you arguing still linguistic?
God, bro.
It's very important.
Talk to these
It's really important.
But every time I speak.
Go
bro.
ahead. I'm
Every
sorry.
time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm really
Come
sorry.
on, bro.
I'm really sorry.
It's
Go ahead.
tiring, bro.
Go ahead.
Anyways, as I was saying to you.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. The premise, actually, we need to deal with this premise. The premise of the argument is you have to somehow be proficient in Arabic in order for you to understand the Quran. That's the premise of the
Actually, I
argument.
didn't say that.
That is the argument.
I didn't
here.
say that.
You
I'm
did
telling
say
you I didn't
you
say
did
that.
say that. Let me tell you why you did.
Did I say that?
Let me tell you why you
Did I
did.
say that?
I can't speak, bro. This is ridiculous, bro.
because
Let me make my point, please. Yeah, but hear my point, innit?
Let him finish, man.
Fair enough.
Hell, bro.
Don't freak out. You have
No,
knowledge.
it's every minute.
I stop you because you're
But
you're
it's
telling a
every
lie.
time.
I didn't say that.
Let me finish, innit? Once I finish, then you understand my point.
You're telling a lie. Why would I?
How will you know I'm telling that until I finish
You're
my
telling a lie
point?
that I said that. I
Until
didn't say
I
that.
finish my point. Until I finish my point.
ارجع للحج كلمة Go ahead. Go ahead. My man, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Take your time.
Anyways, cool. The reason why I made that argument, no, I want him to listen. Wallah, I want him to listen, bro.
ماشي
I want him to listen. This ain't worth it, they're not worth it, go away.
Go ahead, man.
It's that kind of argument. Is it done, yeah? Alright, cool.
I said to him,
Anyways.
finish whatever you say. Let him come out.
Can we have a convo?
But if they argue,
Pharaoh, please, allow it. The lack of civility, that really amazing. Look at the lack of civility.
ارجع للحج كلمة الحج ارجع لكلمة الحج.
Pharaoh, please.
He's speaking in a
No,
very
I want
arrogant.
you to moderate, bro.
Brother, you're talking in a very arrogant way, by the way.
he's not lying. Let's calm down. Let's talk on truth.
Leave the motion aside.
كلمة الحج ارجع لكلمة الحج الشبكة هو. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, I'm listening, والله.
Okay. The reason I was making that argument on my time. ورا مساجك قاعد كراف. Listen to this now, yeah.
Talking to the camera.
No, listen to this. Where were we? Okay. The reason I made that.
You like the camera, isn't it?
The reason I made that argument. The reason I made that argument is because we're in the 21st century. We have access to certain things. Number one, we have access to the Quran. Number two, we have access to Arabic and how its grammar and how its root words and etc. work. We have access to these things. Now, what those things allow us to do is they allow us to basically look for a consistency, because every grammar has a specific consistent system. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, with that said, with the Arabic, what you will find is that every word comes from a root word. And then the root word has a specific definition. And then it has synonyms, synonyms that are for the rendering of different contexts. For example, the word, I can't think of a specific example right now, but every single word in Arabic has a specific. Huh? Actually, okay. Let's get to the Hajj. Let's get to the Hajj. We're staying in a language. This is language. No, this is a language. This is a language. Now, for example, we're gonna deal with the word Hajj. We're gonna deal with the word Hajj. For example, what you will find in the Quran is that the word Hajj is consistently translated as argument or challenge or debate along those lines. Now, what you will find is that argument, challenge, and debate are all synonyms. But those synonyms work best in different contexts. But they all have the same definition. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, this specific conversation we're having is about the word Hajj. Now, the word Hajj, in the Quran, like I said, it is constantly translated as challenge, debate, argument, etc. Constantly in the Quran. You understand what I'm saying to you? Except for one or two verses where it's translated as pilgrimage. Now, pilgrimage is not synonymous with argument, debate, or challenge. It's not synonymous with any of that. Number one. And number two, if we look at the contexts which these words appear in, you will not be able to fit in the idea of pilgrimage. So, for example, I'm going to give a clear-cut example. If we go to chapter 2,
I'm not in there yet. It's a monologue.
It's not a monologue.
Yeah. Are you moderating? Oh, he's talking, yeah? How long you need then? 7 minutes? 10
Have I gone
minutes?
too long?
Okay, go ahead. Oh, really?
Just finish this part and then let the both.
No
I don't
problem.
remember anyone having.
Just finish this part.
I think he was trying to say.
Oh, yeah, he's talking to the camera.
Okay, listen to this. After this
No, I'm laying, man. I got bro, man.
No, he made a point. He made a claim. I didn't actually respond to this claim. No, let him finish. I want to be respectful, yeah? Let him finish.
you know when it's your time.
No, I don't.
Huh? Yeah, no, one second, I want to show you something. Now, for example, I'm going to show you a context where it has been translated as pilgrimage. However, if you look at the context, it is not possible.
What verse is it?
That's what I'm going to look at.
Chapter?
Chapter 2, if you go to 190. Bear with me, I'm going to find it. Yeah, here, 189. Watch this, 189, chapter 2. In this chapter now, it's been translated as pilgrimage. But however, if you read this context, it's literally impossible. Okay, they ask you about this word, al-ahli, has been translated as new moons. However, if you go to the root word, al-ahlati, yeah, it's been translated as new moons. However, if you go to the root word of this word, it is translated as announcement. Now, announcement and new moon has nothing to do with each other. However, it's been translated as new moon here. That's one point. That's one point. No, I'm not done. That's one point. No, I'm not. Why are you running?
Yeah, I'm not
It's
running.
one
I'm not
verse.
running, man. You've been talking for 10 minutes
How about
to the camera, not talking to me. You can do this at
Because
home.
it's a debate
No, it's
between
not a
all of
debate.
us.
That's a debate between
Because
you
we're
and the
trying
camera.
to challenge
That's a
everyone.
lecture. That's a
Do you want me to stare at
That's
you?
a lecture.
Habibi, we're going to
That's a
make sure you
lecture.
get a word.
Okay,
Come.
go on.
That's a lecture. That's a
A
lecture.
third person.
10
go on.
minutes.
Okay,
10
go on.
minutes
Go on.
talking to the
Okay,
camera.
do your exit. That's what you want to do.
No.
innit? You want to do an exit.
I'm not only doing
So
an
why
exit.
if I'm talking to the camera?
My
You're here, are
my
you?
existence, my
So what does
presence.
it matter?
My presence doesn't matter because you've been talking for 10 minutes to
So
the
how's
camera.
that an argument?
That's
You're not looking at me,
That's
you're
a
looking at the
lecture. You're not making an argument. You're not making a debate. You're making a lecture.
You're looking at the camera, you're
You're
not
talking to
looking
the
at
camera. You're talking to the camera for
You want me
10
to look at
minutes.
you?
You're talking to the camera.
You want me
for-
to look at you?
Look at that. I'm sorry.
What does it matter where I look at?
Yeah, because you debate with me.
So what?
Yeah.
So what does it matter where I look at?
Matters.
Why does look matter?
Matters.
In what, how?
It matters.
Tell me how.
How?
How?
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
no.
Hold on. You hear the argument,
Yeah.
and you can you can challenge the argument.
Yeah, no.
So why do you need me to look at you?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you
kind
why.
of
I'll tell you
argument
why.
is that?
I'll tell you why. Because when you jump, usually, yeah, it's if it's a debate, yeah. If you jump from one topic to another.
Tell me how many topics
You've been
I've jumped
talking
from.
for 10 minutes.
Tell me what
I'll
topics
tell
I've
you.
jumped from.
You talked about the Arabic.
Tell me what
I'll
topics
tell
I've
you. I'll
jumped
tell you what you talked about. I'll tell
I
you what you talked about. You talked about 4 different topics.
When you're going to wrap up.
You talked about
I never
4
got
different
chance,
topics.
bro, man.
None of
I
them.
made one point. I
None
said
of them
Hajj
has been
means
discussed
this.
by.
And then look at this verse.
It's fine, man.
Let the
You just
brother
talk.
talk.
It's fine. I have no
Yeah,
problem.
but
with
let
you
me
talking.
finish the point though.
I just wanted to know if you're debating or you're just lecturing. It's different.
No.
It's just different, yeah? It's different.
Because I didn't look at you.
No! Because you've been talking for 10 minutes, jumping over 4 different topics.
What? Okay, tell me the 4 topics.
Look, I'll say. If we're
were
discussing,
those 4 topics?
look, if we're, if,
Why are these people
if I'm
impossible,
debating with you a point, what's the need?
Okay, the language point. I'm
talking to you now. Why you keep looking somewhere else?
Because it's frustrating. It's
Yeah,
like
because you
I
don't
can't
like it.
one
You
point.
can't handle.
Calm down.
You can't
One
handle.
point.
Wallah, both you need to calm down.
I thought he made one
Because you can't handle.
I'm the one that
I'll
can't.
tell you what, you can't handle anyone interrupting you. And I left you for 10 minutes. You still going on.
Okay,
You
going
didn't-
on about
you
what?
didn't
It's
stop.
1 point.
No, it's not 1 point, 4 points.
Tell me what are those 4
Okay, I'll
points.
tell you. He talked about, it's fine. He talked about the idea of non-Arabic speakers to talk and debate linguistically.
That's not a point.
That's 1 point.
That's not. No, that's the same.
one point.
It's the same
That's 1
discussion.
point. I'll tell you. I'm coming.
But that's
and
the
then
same-
I'm coming to you.
How is that a point?
That is a point. Because you claim.
How is that a point?
I'll
What's
tell
the
you
point
why.
is?
Listen to me.
listen, you
I'm
have to
talking
listen.
to you. I gave you all the time. Give me some time to talk.
You're trying to let him make his point. I'll give you 2 minutes. Let him
I'll
make his
tell you
point.
why it's a point.
I need a moderator for us to have the conversation.
You just brought him. You brought him. I didn't bring him. Yeah?
No, let's put some timing and let's make some order into it. I can't deal with this conversation.
Are you exiting? Are you exiting?
Maverick, you made your point. Let him make his point, innit? Let him make his point. We carry on, innit?
I have not made a single point.
Why you shying, bro?
Not
Why
one.
you shying for, bro? Why you shying?
Fucking hell, bruv, man. Because, bruv, it's fucking frustrating.
You're speaking the
One
truth.
fucking point. 1 point, bruv. You're coming at me from all angles, bruv.
Let me tell you why I interrupted him, yeah? Because he was claiming that I said that only Arabic speakers can debate Quran linguistically. I did not say that. But I said if you're debating Quran linguistically and linguistically only, you need to have a solid understanding of the Arabic language. Because you are debating only and solely linguistically, yeah? So that's why I interrupted him. I left the guy to talk for 10 minutes. So that's the thing. If it's a debate, then there is, back and forth. It's not like you just talk for 10 minutes and you're not even looking at me. So it's like you're lecturing in Speaker's Corner. You can do it at home. You can do it for 1 hour. I have no problem, no harm. Just don't waste my time and waste everyone's time. Yeah, that's the whole thing.